The truth about Forex. The world's biggest lie: the Forex market is the largest financial market in the world, over $7.5 trillion traded daily. But what if I told you it's built on lies? You've been lied to from day one. And in this video, I'll show you why retail traders keep losing and what the smart money never told you. From your first YouTube video to your first online course, you were taught lies. Support and resistance? Lies. Breakouts? Lies. Trend lines, indicators, double tops, all designed to make you feel in control, while the real market makers prepare to take your money. This market is not fair. It's not neutral. It's a war, and you're the target. So who's behind it all? The smart money, the banks, the hedge funds, the institutions. They don't trade with indicators or trend lines. They use liquidity, order flow, and manipulation. When you buy a breakout, they sell. When you place a stop loss, they target it. When you chase the move, they reverse it. Why? Because the Forex market is a zero-sum game. For them to win, you must lose. Here's how the game is played. They create fake support and resistance. They induce retail to buy with fake breakouts. They manipulate news to cause spikes and reversals. They use algorithms to hunt stop losses and fill large institutional orders. Retail traders are not trading prices, they're trading illusions. What most won't tell you: many brokers are market makers. When you lose, they profit. Some delay your execution. Some show fake spreads. Some even manipulate candles. You thought you were trading the market, but you were trading against a machine built to make you lose. The grand illusion of Forex trading has been carefully crafted to keep retail traders in the dark. From the moment you stumbled upon your first trading video or signed up for that revolutionary Forex course, you've been fed a steady diet of misinformation. Think about it. Those neat little support and resistance lines you've been drawing? They're not real. They're just pixels on a screen, designed to give you a false sense of control. Breakouts? They're often traps set by the big players to lure in unsuspecting traders like you. And don't even get me started on trend lines, indicators, and pattern formations like double tops. These are all part of the elaborate smokescreen created by the Forex industry. They want you to believe you're in control, that you can predict the market's next move. But in reality, you're just playing into their hands. This market isn't some neutral playground where everyone has an equal shot at success. It's a battlefield, and if you're a retail trader, you're walking into an ambush every single day. So who's pulling the strings in this grand puppet show? It's the smart money, the banks, hedge funds, and massive financial institutions that really control the Forex market. And let me tell you, they don't give a damn about your fancy indicators or the trend lines you've spent hours perfecting. These big players operate on a completely different level. They're not looking at charts the way you do. They're focused on liquidity, order flow, and market manipulation. That's right, manipulation. It's not some conspiracy theory. It's how the game is played at the highest levels. Think about it. When you're excitedly buying into what looks like a breakout, they're often selling. When you carefully place your stop loss, thinking you're managing your risk, they're targeting it. And when you finally decide to chase a move, thinking you've spotted a trend, they're already preparing to reverse it. Why do they do this? It's simple economics. The Forex market is a zero-sum game. For every winner, there must be a loser. And guess what? The smart money has decided that the losers will be retail traders like you. Now, let me break down how they manipulate the market. First, they create fake support and resistance levels. These aren't real barriers. They're mirages designed to trap retail traders. Then, they induce buying frenzies with fake breakouts. You think you're catching the next big move, but you're really just filling their orders. News manipulation is another favorite tactic. Those sudden spikes and reversals after economic announcements, they're often engineered to shake out weak hands and trigger stop losses. And speaking of stop losses, the smart money uses sophisticated algorithms to hunt them down and fill their own large institutional orders in the process. The harsh truth is that retail traders aren't really trading the actual market. You're trading against an illusion, a carefully constructed facade designed to separate you from your money. But it gets worse. Even the brokers you trust to execute your trades might be working against you. Many retail Forex brokers are actually market makers. This means they take the other side of your trades. In other words, when you lose, they win. It's a direct conflict of interest that most traders never even consider. Some brokers go even further in their deception. They might delay your trade execution, giving themselves a crucial edge in fast-moving markets. Others show you fake spreads, making you think you're getting a better deal than you actually are. And in the most egregious cases, some brokers have been caught manipulating the very candles you see on your charts. So, when you thought you were trading against the market, you were really up against a sophisticated machine designed with one purpose: to make you lose. It's a sobering realization, isn't it? But don't despair. There is a way out of this trap, a path to becoming a successful Forex trader. The key is to start thinking like the smart money. First and foremost, you need to stop thinking like a retail trader. Forget everything you've learned from those YouTube gurus and online courses. It's time to study smart money concepts, SMC, and institutional candle theory, ICT, teachings. These approaches will give you insight into how the big players actually move the market. You need to develop a deep understanding of real market structure. This means learning about liquidity pools, order blocks, fair value gaps, FVGs, change of character, COCH, and break of structure, BOS. These concepts might sound intimidating at first, but they're the building blocks of how banks and institutions actually trade. Instead of trying to predict the market based on lagging indicators or arbitrary chart patterns, learn how banks actually move price. Study order flow, understand how large positions are accumulated and distributed. This is the real game being played in the Forex market, not the simplified version you've been taught. Remember, the Forex market itself is not your enemy. Your lack of understanding is what's holding you back. But from today, that ends. You're taking the first step towards trading like the smart money, towards understanding the real forces that move the market. So, are you ready to rise from zero? Are you prepared to leave behind the comforting lies and face the harsh truths of the Forex market? If so, then subscribe to Rise from Zero. Because I'm not here to sell you dreams or quick fix solutions. I'm here to teach you the game the way the banks play it. It's time to pull back the curtain on the world's biggest financial market. It's time to trade with your eyes wide open. The journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Welcome to the real world of Forex trading. Welcome to the truth.